Hello again. As most viewers will be aware, a concerted effort is underway to persuade children and young people that black people and those of South Asian heritage have always been present in great numbers in this country and held significant jobs, for instance as judges and police officers. This means that films and television dramas set in Britain's past are almost always weirdly anachronistic these days, as a new film set in 1920s England shows with great clarity. Wicked Little Letters, which is due to be released tomorrow, is set on the south coast of England 100 years ago, and the poster for it gives us a hint of what to expect. It shows 5 people. 3 of them are white, 1 black and 1 Indian. In other words, 40% of the people shown belong to visible minorities in the 1920s. This poster may be seen in the thumbnail to this video. The aim, as I say, is to make it seem that the 1920s were pretty much like the modern world, and that black people were in important roles, and there were a lot of them around. For example, a black man is shown as a judge at the assizes, the equivalent of the modern-day Crown Court. Of course, the first black magistrate in this country didn't sit until the 1960s, and the first black judge 30 years later. The idea of a black judge in 1920s in England is absurd. In the police in this same small seaside town, 2 are non-white. 1 is a black man and the other an Indian woman. Needless to say, the Indian policewoman is the one who sorts everything out and solves the mystery, making the white men look like idiots in the process. The first black police officer in this country in the 20th century was Norval Roberts, who became a constable in 1967. There were certainly no black or Indian police officers in England in the 1920s. It really looks strange. There is also a black woman among the cast, and the crowd scenes are multi-ethnic as well. The end result of this is the film looks quite grotesque to anybody who knows anything at all about English history. There is an ideology at work here, and that is the only way of explaining this. If films do not feature black people in the cast, then they're liable to be boycotted by the industry. This is in its way as bad as McCarthyism, because it means that producers are not free to make historically accurate films, because they will be penalised financially if they do so. In other words, those who refuse to kowtow to this ideology will be blacklisted. Can it really be the case that there are people who do not see how dangerous and wrong this is? It was wrong when McCarthy and the House Committee on Un-American Activities was insisting on ideological conformity among those in the film industry, and it is wrong that conformity to another set of ideological beliefs is being enforced now. In the description to this video, I give a link to a trailer for the film so viewers can judge it for themselves.